Mm, mm. What up, people? Y'all come on in. Let me bust it with y'all for a minute. Yo, what's up, people? Kansas City. Cut this TV down. Cleveland. Get all these cities. What's good? 216 Cleve. You're one of the problems, mate. How about you suck my dick early, my nigga? Get it over with and get the fuck out the chat. Shout out to Trinity. LaGuardia. When the East is in the house. Yeah, John, man, get that goofy ass nigga out of here, man. From the rip. I want to make some observations. I've made some observations. I want to share them with y'all. He said it's dribble time. Bad news, Virginia, Panama. What's going on, y'all? Y'all share this live. I think we about to be at the century mark. They don't send out my notifications. YouTube has their picks. They have platforms which they deem to be dangerous. Then they got jokesters and shit that they promote. Gully, thanks for ever banging Supreme Blind Tail. I'm glad you like that. Just woke up. He said you make your money talking just like TMZ. Hey man, whatever floats your boat, man. You know what I'm saying? You figure you know how I'm making my money. I don't know how you figure that out. It's not from YouTube. Ain't nobody making money on YouTube. That's why you see such desperate videos, such desperate acts of trying to attain somebody's attention. That's why you see niggas like Hassan on here talking crazy to Jay Prince, Jim Jones, you's a rat, you roll with a rat. And you don't see none of that shit over here and shit. I'm um I'm a lot more passionate about the way I pilot this platform and shit. But yeah, which leads me to my point. Be careful what you absorb on this net. He said, "What time is it in Dubai?" Hold on. It's like 2 in the morning. Is passionate the right word? Yeah, passionate. That's what pushes this. That's what keeps me going. Passion, the will to win, drive. Gully has content visuals. Everyone wants to ask for donation. Gully has work special guest. This YouTube rap city, no doubt. My nigga, how was the first day? I done been here for a couple days now, 2 days now. It's cool. Yeah, man, I'm just chilling and shit. You have time, trouble adapting to the time change. I was asleep on a plane, like a 10-hour flight. Um, I was a little tired a little bit earlier and shit because the time that we up, it's like the time that we up over here, daytime. I would normally probably be asleep at home in America. So you gonna just ignore Hassan Campbell? Are you retarded, my nigga? What's wrong with y'all? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? You haven't decided that we're We not all the same and shit. The fuck is wrong with y'all? I'm in a class by myself. Stop asking me about them niggas, man. You dulling my razor with that stupid shit. Y'all never seen me get on here and disrespect a nigga unwarranted. You know what I'm saying? Normally my shits be responses and shit. I was just looking at a video. Well, it's too much going on YouTube, yo. It's too much going on, man. It's too much going. They shouldn't have never gave these gang niggas YouTube channels, yo. Like they everywhere, everywhere. I wonder how long they think that they could, sustain and exist on the same fucking topic. Shit's soon as you cut on YouTube, man, and these niggas be on here every fucking day. Like, put the phone down. Put the phone down, man. God damn. Put the phone down. YouTube about to shut a lot of shit down soon. I see it coming. I can't wait. I can't wait because then a lot of people gonna go they way and shit. You got DJs wanna be vloggers or media outlets. Pardon me. You got DJs wanna be media outlets. You got rappers wanna be media outlets. I was scrolling through Instagram today. I'm like, damn man, all these niggas sharing stories and all. I'm like, damn, you rap, don't you? Don't you do music? The fuck is you sharing every story that come out for like you a media outlet for? They've noticed that we've established a form of celebrity. So instead of these niggas going to trying to make a hit record, they not gonna even wrestle with that demon. Just gonna get on here and try to do whatever it is that they feel that can earn them a little punk ass check. Like I said, I'm more passionate about my shit. I swear, Gully Mans was talking on YouTube like to do a lot. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Jordan Tower fell all the way off. He said I blog now. Rap money to slow it up. Twisted Hickory. What up? They're thinking if he can do it, I can do it. Yeah, you see it every day. I was like, God damn, man. These niggas don't even be good at it. Their narratives don't be good. They don't research the shit correctly. You got a nigga on here calling Jay Prince, told Jay Prince he'll spit in his face. After that died down, now he back on here talking about, oh, nigga, Jay Prince, da da da. It's too much. It's too much. What time is it over there, by the way? He said, why all these black men blogging and stuff? Go to work. Somebody need to get a job. This is some people this is a job. I wouldn't depend on it. I would find other things to do. But 6:30 Detroit, okay. Trying to watch me some college football, man. They don't have college football overseas and shit. Football overseas is soccer. They call it English football, soccer. It's people making hundreds of thousands on YouTube. Not the people that do the content that we provide. The shit, the genre that we kind of fuck with. Ain't nobody making no hundreds of thousands. That's why I started to branch off into other different topics, sports, wellness, fitness and shit like that. Fashion, covering just the hip hop shit. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. He said that's why they asking 69 them questions. They about to make the connections to YouTube. Jamaica's good, very good. Nah, I'm not from Pittsburgh. You know I'm not from Pittsburgh. You have to be a YouTuber for the kids to make a hundred. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Next time you come to the UK, get at me. Man, I don't need no fucking travel. I don't need no escort. Get at you. I don't even fucking know you. Peace from Texas. The reason is because a lot of you guys, not saying you, but a lot of you guys tear each other down before getting to that level. I don't know about the getting to that level part. A lot of these dudes got a lot of subscribers and shit. Like, we are network television collectively. Me, King, Erna, Hassan, Emrek, the people that y'all watching shit. We are network television, but again, it's levels and shit. You know what I'm saying? He said it's kind of like the rap game, starting trouble for a response. I see it all the time. I see it all the time. Like, who the fuck wants to create a issue with a motherfucker and you gotta be worried about, watching your back whenever you moving around because of some shit that you said that you didn't have to fucking say and shit. And a lot of times, YouTube don't even monetize the drama. Like, they got manual teams that police YouTube and shit before they tell you that you can, monetize the video. Psh, he said it's like a small cable network. Gully, can you interview some black gamers? Video games are part of hip hop. Yeah, I'd love to. Hit me up. Tell me, how we can make it happen and shit. He said it seems like you've been in bed all day. It seems we on different time zones. When you got up, or when you got up, when you see me this morning, it was last night for real. If it's only 6 in the evening where you at, you sent me yesterday night or some shit like that. It's hard to explain. He said, "What time?" It's 2:30 in the morning and shit. What do you think about the Dame Dash TV network? What type of content is he putting out? Besides it being called the Dame Dash Network, I don't know about any pertinent content being put out. Everybody seems to want to be in front of the camera and shit. Until the streaming, this live stream shit, started to jump off. I got this shit from Shady, by the way. Trendsetter Shady, the first nigga that went buck wild on YouTube Live and shit. That's when Shady went left field on OBH, started calling Ab pussy and all of that shit. He was going crazy. I said, man, start playing with my streaming a little bit because I seen the way he was doing it. I felt that I could do it better. Trendsetter damn near got himself killed. How you know he got himself killed? How you know he damn near got himself killed? Don't believe the shit you see on the internet, man. Don't believe that shit. These dudes be passing themselves off as being killers and shit like that. Come on, man. ARAB ain't no fucking killer. Why you think he had them niggas around him and shit? When he went to the penitentiary, when he went upstate, wasn't nobody scared of that nigga. He wasn't getting loud with nobody. None of that shit. None of that. And he never got at the dude that shot him up. That nigga's still on the streets. Don't get wrapped up in the shit that you see on this internet, yo. You mean his brother Leak Moss get busy? Niggas that talk a lot, nah, they not built like that, yo. And they just need to be said, like, nah. Spence or Porter. He said League Monsters on America's Most Wanted. Said it seems like he's trying too hard. Porter gonna win. Would you ever work with Emrek? Yeah, I could work with him. I don't got nothing against these niggas, man. I'm confident in my own capabilities and shit. He said, I'm just glad you don't be sitting in no car. You get weird looks from locals in Dubai. I get looks of admiration and shit. They know I'm from America. I was garbed down, but I had on Air Max and shit. Like they wear sandals. I was garbed down. I had the Air Max on. I'm black. I had on designer glasses. I got tattoos exposed and shit. They knew I wasn't from around here. They thought I was in the NBA. When I first got here, they asked me, they said, you do music or you play basketball? Both. uh, he said, where can I find the garbs? They nasty. Any inner city, or you could order it on the online. He said, what's the fashion game? People in the East wear extreme designer clothes. Like it's like they regular shit. The shit that we get all excited about, that's like they regular garments and shit because all of those designers are from the East. Why you ain't want 6ix9ine on your platform? I thought he was, the music was good. That shit just wasn't for me and shit. He younger than me. He younger than me. He's younger than all these vloggers and shit. That nigga younger than me and shit. I'm not gonna be making no videos talking about no motherfucking kid on the regular. I mean, I done probably already said, my opinion on it. The colored hair and all that shit, was all for his image. I ain't got nothing against that, but he a kid. What the fuck? Who the fuck get on here talking about kids if you don't have to and shit? Do you think Jewels could have been bigger? Yes. When his studio in New Jersey got raided, that was the turning point in his career. He was never the same again and shit. He said, I seen that BG post. You gonna cover some New Orleans history? Nah, I got that from I be watching this channel from New Orleans that's on YouTube. That's one of I forget the name of it. Something Media. But they tell them stories about New Orleans. New Orleans is a treacherous fucking place. That shit treacherous, especially in hip hop. Like I was looking at a video about Garrell Jigga Smith. That's the guy who killed Soldier Slim. This nigga killed a bunch of motherfuckers, yo. They got they got like a law in New Orleans where I think you might have to have an eyewitness. There's some type of there's a loophole in New Orleans court where if a person don't say something, if they don't give a direct statement or something, they just throw the case away. They just throw the case away. He said the narrator voice is ill. Young Keys from Detroit. I heard about him. They changed that law. Okay, yeah, it was a law that that's how Garrell Smith and a lot of them dudes was ending up on the street. He had been accused of murder like 5 times or some shit. Each time, whenever a certain witness or eyewitness didn't show, that shit wouldn't even make it to the preliminary or some shit. They would just throw the case away. He said, "What's the channel?" Oh man, it's something media. Just look up man. Look up Telly Hankton, the Hanktons. Put up type in the Hankton family or some shit like that. And that's how I found out about that boy Mooney and shit. That nigga killed a bunch of people. Them New Orleans niggas is off the chain. All of them. Um, Baby, BG was rolling with the Hanktons. Um, Yellow Boy, who used to be in UNLV, got killed. Come to find out. He got killed by Terrence Gangster Williams and shit. That's Baby's brother. Gangster. Gangster has life sentence in Focus Media. That's the name of it. There it go. In Focus Media. Gangster had a bunch of life sentences for murders and shit he committed. He said in Focus Media. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna watch some of those when I get off of here too. He had multiple life sentences for, killings and shit that he did. They said he was a bad dude. He was smacking niggas. But anyway, he gets to jail. He gets to the prison system. Decide he don't want to be there no more. His brothers is Cash Money Records. They on the streets waving Rolexes at the camera. He in the penitentiary doing multiple life sentences. He start telling from jail. Tried to get out. He said Mooney killed Soldier Slim. Nah, a dude named Garrell Smith. Be Stupid, Uncle Larrell, Sam Scully. Yeah, them stories. Watch that shit. Do you think gangster snitching? It's been proven. He said interview Terrence Williams. Nah, I don't want to. Nah. He's done too much. He's done too much. I don't even think, and he don't even care. Because he got multiple life sentences. He don't give a fuck. He said the Hanktons been running New Orleans for years. He said, I knew Jigga and Be Stupid. Them Hanktons was at war, man. I forget the two names, the two dudes that took some bricks from him. That shit was crazy. Anyway, I appreciate everybody that's here. He said, you said Doc Hicks is locked up. Doc Hicks don't strike me as the type of person that would get locked up. Not in the middle of what's going on with his career and shit. He doing real well right now. It was a time. Okay, Ken Intelligent Peace. Appreciate the donation. I got $2.50. How the fuck did that happen? Good looking. Shout out to DC. Yeah, man. Getting back to the topic. Be careful what you take in on the social media shit, man. Like I was sitting back just watching some shit. I'm like, it's some ignorant ass niggas online, and they convinced in their mind what they doing is thorough and shit. I was like, damn, these niggas don't even care. Somebody told these niggas, yo, it's a check. It's a check. All hell breaks loose. Tutu Reed. Yeah, that's the story, man. Them good stories. Them good stories, yo. It's that New Orleans history. I fuck with that. I fuck with that channel. You said it's crazy. I came to YouTube to look for a Gully video and you lie. Demetrius Betts. I hope I didn't butcher your name. Appreciate you, my nigga. What happened to Pop a Lot? I told Pop a Lot his days was numbered, man. What happened to Pop a Lot? Pop a Lot, Mob Ties. I remember he had his own little song. Convertible Burt with the Maserati with the. What happened to Pop a Lot, man? I told him, man, when he first started, I said, yo, you a hard worker. You got something here. But you need to be a lot more thorough about fashion in these videos. This is when he was using the robotic voice. I told him, you better stop doing that shit. That shit fucking your shit up. And I wished him luck. I knew he was gonna spin out of control. He said convertible on Vlad with the sleeveless shorts. Oh, hey. OG, he stuck in his element from back in the day, man. He looked like an older dude, man. Convertible Burt and them old, man. Yeah, Convertible Burt has to be in his 60s. He said Little Sean was dead. Poplar didn't know what he was saying. He put out a video saying Little Sean was dead. Shit. He said, is Red Cafe still making music? I heard Red Cafe isn't as high profile music no more because he's very successful in real estate and something else. This shit is about finding your lane and shit. Music can be the introduction, but you should find ways to, maximize your situation. Popalot was posting too much copyrighted material. Popalot would go to a motherfucker channel and take a motherfucker whole video and talk over it and upload it and put his Maserati with the D12. That nigga crazy. What did you think about Graf and Benny? Benny can rap. Graf can go. Graf can go too. Graf been nice for a long time. You can't expect nothing but a masterpiece, man. When lyricists get together on a nice track, blame it on the producer. You already know what to expect. Will you collab with InfoMind for content? Nah, hell nah. InfoMinds is a fucking cutthroat. I heard that I heard he's from another country. He might be European. I don't know. I know he's desperate as a motherfucker. Like he did a story. He did a story on Snow Billy. He did a story on Snow Billy. Try to make Snow Billy look like like he was worthy of having a InfoMinds piece. And everybody know that the nigga's a clown. InfoMinds lost all credibility after Snow Billy. When I seen it, I was like, he's just doing anything. Everybody don't deserve a story. They don't. InfoMinds is from Brixton. I doubt it. I doubt it. The NFL Stories Classic. He got several classics on there over there. Don't get me to being the one that's sound like I'm trying to depreciate his work. I just know that Snow Billy shit wasn't right and he just do anything. He was talking, sounding like he was on a fake Fed call. Who fakes being in jail? Buffoons. These niggas have flooded the internet. It's so many Snow Billy videos, man. I be like, God damn. And then there's people covering the shit. Everybody with a fucking phone. Everybody, anybody with a phone. What's the food like? I eat vegetables and I eat fruits and vegetables, man. Remember you power dunking upstate. Yeah, that's me. Waiting on a book from you. I'm working on it. It's called Some Things I've Been Through. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that and you'll know when it's going to be released. The release date might get pushed back a little bit. I'm experiencing new experiences that I need to write about. So he said no meat, nah, little fish and shit like that. But if I don't eat meat in the United States, I'm not gonna go to another country and eat it. Snow Billy lied about 6ix9ine getting jumped into the gang. Yeah, ain't nobody jumped on that nigga, man. Ain't nobody jumped on him to put him in a motherfucking gang and shit. He just be saying anything. It's all over the internet. Everybody just be saying anything. And y'all watch it. Y'all watch it. I just was looking at Hassan talking about how many people he got in his chat. I'm like, man, people go in there and listen to that dumb shit. He still be wearing the same hat and outfit from the picture he took with Africa Bambaataa. He still be wearing the same hat. Do y'all know that he took a picture with Africa Bambaataa as an adult? How can you believe anything that come out his mouth? He said this man molested him. He said he molested him. And then he went and took a picture with him as an adult. How do you explain that? Do y'all know that something that I noticed today? They put way more sugar in soft drinks in America than they do overseas. That shit was crazy. My man showed me I think it was a 22 ounce Coca-Cola with like 15 grams of salt in it. I mean 15 grams of sugar in it or some shit like that. Straight up. It was on the ingredients. Y'all know how much sugar go into that shit over in the United States. What you saying about UK hip hop scene right now? We on fire. I was over there. Um, Huss, Huess, from Paris. High fructose corn syrup in the US. It's a shame. 70 grams in the bottle of Coke. Hassan is mental. That boy needs professional help. Turbot is cold fish. I don't know if I'll eat any cold fish, y'all. You gonna eat cold fish, you might as well bite into a fish you just pulled the fuck out of a stream. I ain't eat no cold fish, yo. How you feeling? A little tired and shit. Hassan is suspect and searching for the answers. Pop Smoke is fire. I'm feeling his music. He's one of the people that I'm feeling. It's a few. Right now, upstate New York is running the game though. They run a music. Should Jim be nervous? Probably a little bit. He been making videos trying to convince himself he wasn't in a blade fight. He said, "Why don't you go where, Gully?" What did you say? Islam is so extreme over here where I'm at. They got prayer rugs in the hotel room. Um, they got places to pray in the airport. You see, they don't miss us a lot over here. You see people on the highway, car pulled over on the highway, head hitting that hot ass sand. Straight up. They get out their car. It ain't no we driving over here or we gonna miss Juma. Or we gonna miss prayer. Pull the fucking car over. They pull the motherfucking car over on the side of the road, pull out prayer rugs, and get the call in the motherfucking get the call in the dawn. I was like, whoa. Cuz, what's up, cuz? He said, man, you got everybody outside of PA saying blade. Niggas that pick that shit up, yo. This shit's funny as hell, man. Plus, it's under the radar. There's certain keywords that YouTube know about. They'll flag you. They ain't got hip the blade unless y'all tell them. Hassan might tell them. He said, did you see that ban in supercars? Nah, my man told me. It's something, I don't know whether it's an insurance lick or something. He said a motherfucker get a car, I guess lease it, and when they done with it, they just pull the motherfucker over to the side of the road and just leave the motherfucker there and shit. I said, damn. I'm in Dubai, pimping. Smoking, what's up? Shout out to The Rock. Y'all not hip to the Dayton family. Of course, we know who the Dayton family is. My man was in the feds with bootleg from the Dayton family. Like Freeway Ricky with the plug game. What happened to Pop a Lot? Pop a Lot might be booked. Niggas get booked and you don't see them no more. I remember that fat nigga who couldn't breathe used to be making all them videos about me. He used to be like, what up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, Crip? What up, gangsters? Remember that nigga? Fat musty ass nigga. That nigga in the penitentiary somewhere. I wonder what the fuck he did. He was so retarded acting. I didn't think that he would go to jail for a long time. I thought he had some old punk shit. That dude robbed a bank. Get the fuck out of here. Dude from Jersey, right. Are you serious? That nigga licked the bank? Quaim Davenport. Yep, that was his name. Oh man, I might have to send that nigga a card. I can't believe he nutted up like that, man. Making YouTube videos wasn't paying the bills. Damn, I can't believe he threw it away like that, man. Good to see you traveling the world. Proud of you. Thank you. My mom's proud of me too. I'm the bad one in my family and shit. I'm the bad one. I'm the one that would nobody think would be here. Um, it's a verse on The Vapors by Big Daddy Kane. I mean by Biz Markie. He says, I remember when he used to fight every day and grown-ups would tell him he would never obey. He wore his pants hanging down and the sneakers untied with a Rasta type Kango tilted to the side. A lot of neighborhood people treated him bad, said he was the worst thing his mom's ever had. That's me. That's me. He said he stayed on you. Yeah, that nigga was hilarious. Quaim Davenport. Put his name, find me on Instagram. I'm the Real Gully TV. Put his name, his government name, the spelling of it in my I can't believe that nut ass nigga robbed a bank. He said you about to make me look up the vapors. How old are you, youngin? You ain't never listened to the vapors? Oh man, stop. You can't be a part of this culture, man, if you ain't down with the vapors, man. That's you fucking up bad. Flag on the play, man. The vapors? Doom, 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 doom. Ah, radio, TV, and even the press. There was the man. You fucking up. Are you cool with Star? Yeah. Me and Star real tight. I came in this business looking up to Star. Star is actually the first person to, whatever it is that y'all like about my content. Star was the first to do it. Star already went through all of the threats, niggas wanting to fight him, kicked off radio stations, all that shit. He the first one to do it. Star. Troy Terrain. He said Big Daddy Kane was in the video. Yeah. He said you out that Joan Dolo. Nah, I got a homie to live over here and shit. Let me tell you what's going on in Dubai. Dubai spends a lot of money on education. Dubai brings United States educators, teachers and shit over here to schools, somewhat like charter schools or some shit. Each kid in the charter school be like being paid. They be like each kid in the school is worth like $10,000 or some shit like that. Some old crazy shit. But anyway, my man married to a girl who she's a teacher, and she came over to work. I was at a huge high school earlier today where she work at. Um, yes, they over here building this shit. It's been said that Dubai will eventually pass New York City in landmass as well as population. You don't see nothing but cranes everywhere. My man told me earlier it's the most cranes in anywhere on Earth basically over here because it's the desert. So they building a world. They building a New York City in a desert. Straight up. UAE. UAE. That means something over here. What is that? My cousin, a school teacher over there, bruh. She on contract for 3 years. Yeah, my man is over here for 3 years. My man and his wife is over here for 3 years right now. They've been over here about 32 days and shit. But yeah, United Air, All right, yeah, that's where I'm at. United Arab Emirates. The Emirates are like a nationality of people or whatever, right? And they rich. They rich as a motherfucker. Yeah, UAE. Yeah, that's what's shaking over here. He said oil money. Yeah, you see tycoons like a motherfucker, man. You see young niggas garbed all up, hopping out of Bentleys, Rolls Royces and shit. They driving them they self. No driver. Motherfuckers being big ass Bentley, big ass double R and shit. He said, get caught with some weed, you can go to prison for life. I heard that. I think I got their currency here. Hold on. You said they don't bug on felons. I think any static you're gonna have as far as being a felon, you deal with the passport people on that. You know what I mean? If they had anything against you, you wouldn't even come over here. This is their currency. These are called dirhams. Dirhams. This is their own currency and shit. See, United Arab Emirates Central Bank. It's a $50 bill, 50 dirhams. Year of Zayed. I wonder who Zayed is. I imagine he's a this 100 dirhams right here. He said exchange rate killing you. I think nah. United States money is worth more than dirhams. Euros is worth more than the United States dollar. Euros are like 70 cents on a dollar, something like that. He said, "Did you see the showers in the airport where you can actually take a fresh shower as soon as you step off the plane? All of that shit is for Muslim people, man, so they can make salat. Like the toilets, a Muslim is supposed to sit down to piss. You know what I mean? Because the urine splashes on your clothes and shit like that. Um, this is called a stench. They got these like toilets that they got the joints instead of you happen to wipe, you just spray yourself with some shit. He says sit down when you pee. I mean, any Muslim knows that already. So I mean, it might have sound funny to you. You don't actually sit down like it's. He said clean your ass with water. Euros are higher than the U.S. dollar. That's what I said. A dollar, a United States dollar in London and Paris is only worth 70 cents. Bitcoin is better or paper money. Bitcoin is on the rise over here and shit. I tell you something else that's going on over here. Technology. They way ahead of us in technology, and it shows from their infrastructure, the type of buildings that they be building. They bring Japanese engineers from. I mean, they bring people from Hong Kong and shit like that, because that ain't really far from here. Those are the people that run the hotels and shit. Like the staff and shit. You see people from like the Philippines or Hong Kong or some shit. When we go into the motherland, I gotta go next. I just told my man today and shit. I said I done been to everybody's country. I gotta go home. So yeah, when I go to Africa, I think I'm gonna go to Egypt. You should take us outside, show us the skyline. I would. I'm on the 32nd floor, man. It take 5 minutes to get to the lobby and shit. Oh shit. He said your home is North America. You're right. View from the window. He said in prison you sit down facing the toilet. That's what I was trying to say to them, but I didn't want to keep talking about that shit. Japan is 10 times ahead of the world in technology. You should see the shit. He said, why you not turning up over there? I don't party. And I really ain't partying the fuck overseas. Did you see what happened to motherfuckers drinking alcohol in the Dominican Republic? Party my ass. Party my ass, man. I don't do that anyway. When I be traveling, my hotel always got an excellent gym, Olympic style gym. I spend a lot of time in my gym or relaxing. Show your view from the window, man. I did it yesterday. I don't feel like getting back up, yo. South Korea is cool. Damian Marley, Slave Mill. Nah. Derek Williams. Is that Hassan's nigga? Is that Hassan's nigga in my group, yo? It was a night view yesterday. It's nighttime right now. He said, hell no. Shit. I don't know what. Let me see. Good evening, people overseas. How long was the flight? I was asleep, man. Maybe like 10 hours from Amsterdam. From Detroit to Amsterdam was kind of quick. Try South Korea next. I lived there for 5 years in Japan and Hong Kong. You would really like it. I got a pimp homie that's in the Philippines right now. The pimps is all over the world. The pimps from the United States, they went everywhere where you could find a bitch. And tried to put that shit down, but they putting it down. Pimp's been in fucking Philippines since the Thriller in Manila. Them niggas never left. Them niggas went over there to the Rumble in the Jungle. That was in the 70s. Them niggas never left. They been pimping over that motherfucker ever since. I ain't bullshitting. It was a pimp nigga that got me turned up on traveling and shit like that. He my Instagram friend, Rody Mack. He from Chicago. He in the Philippines right now or South Korea right now. Is Dubai beautiful as California? Got California beat, yo. Just do a review on how Benny and them are live. Lost me. Dubai have hot weather every day. Humidity. It was so humid. It's so humid out here, right? It fogged my motherfucking sunglasses up. As soon as I got out the motherfucking whip, I had to wipe my glasses. Like, damn. IFBB. What's that? I met Seymour before. You've been to Oakland, yes. Can you go to Dubai? You have a felony. I got several. Food's cool. I eat fruit. Let me show you what I eat, yo. That's what's popping for the dribble. That.
而且你可以在房间内点直接点即可点。入住卓美亚，您的安全最为重要。
Lamborghini white. It's on my Instagram.
Vielen Dank, dass Sie sich für Jumeirah
He said no
entschieden
more
haben.
oxtails.
Bitte nehmen Sie sich kurz
I
Zeit,
ate
um sich das
oxtails in
folgende
Brixton,
Sicherheitsvideo anzusehen.
but nah.
Bitte folgen Sie im
If I went to
Überschallung
Jamaica or
Fall
Brixton
eines
again, I
Feuers
would eat
die folgenden
oxtails though.
Schritte. Falls Sie sich im Zimmer befinden, wählen Sie die Telefonzentrale
He
oder
said you on the
ziehen
other
sofort
side of the earth, have a
beim
little
Feuer
bit.
oder
I
auf
mean,
dem
I eat fruits
Rettungsweg.
and seafood and shit like that, but
Verlassen Sie sofort Ihr Zimmer und
I
folgen
went
Sie
to
den
breakfast this
Schilderungen
morning,
zu
huge
Ihren
continental
Ausgängen.
breakfast. They just had it was
Auf
so much
keinen
food.
Fall
It was
im
just
Aufzug.
I don't eat eggs though.
Wenn Sie einen
I
Feuermelder
don't drink
sehen,
milk. I don't do
schlagen Sie die
dairy.
Scheibe ein.
You feel me?
Verlassen Sie das Gebäude
He
durch
said
den
come to Flatbush
nächstliegenden
and get some
Notausgang
oxtail.
und begeben Sie sich zur
My
Sammelstelle.
aunt live on Ocean Avenue. I've been
Und die
eating
Treppe,
Flatbush
die Sie
oxtail since I was
hinuntergehen,
like 8 or 9 years
ist
old.
üblich. Falls Sie sich nicht in Ihrem Zimmer befinden, wenn Sie den
I
Feueralarm
don't do
hören,
dairy either.
begeben
Nah.
Sie sich direkt nach
My
draußen
man
zur
said he's drank
Sammelstelle.
milk over here. He
Zur
said they milk over
Sicherheit
here is
für
different. I don't know
Jumeirah
what's different
etwas
about it, but he
Berührung
said in the
und
United
genießen Sie
States he
Ihren
can't drink milk.
Aufenthalt.
Fucks with his stomach. He get the mucus shit. Maybe he's lactose intolerant, but I don't know what they got going on with their milk over here. Give us your views on that new protein chicken the bodybuilding community been talking about. Don't eat that shit. It's gonna fuck you up. Them bodybuilding niggas be all fucked up when they done with when they done lifting weights. Niggas bodies be all fucked up. It's scary eating out of a country that you're used to eating. You been around the world, you think this motherfucker flat? I don't know, man. Polite be giving us game. He really does. He really does. He doing his thing too. Did you open the Lambo up a little bit? Not when you driving by GPS, don't know where the fuck you going. He said they pack our shit with hormones. You getting that passport, was it crazy, the criteria? Nope. $155, I think it was. You can give them like an extra 20 or something. They expedite it and rush it to you, but nah, fill out the paperwork. I think they send you some type of card or some shit. Take the card to the post office and take a picture. Something. I just know it wasn't no red tape, but I know once I got it, I abused it. My passport looked like it got the measles, yo. Every page.
في حال وجدت وحدة إنذار حريق، قم بكسر الزجاج وتشغيلها على الفور.
All Street Gold Market.
من الفضل
Nah.
أن يديك وتوجه إلى
Today was my first full day.
تذكر
Tomorrow I
استخدام
think
سلالم الحريق
I might ride
والحفاظ
some
على
camels in
الفور
the morning and
وشدة
shit.
الجري. في حال كنت خارج
But
غرفتك وسمعت جرس الإنذار
polite a
تشدد
scam artist.
إطلاق
How you know
النشاط
he's a scam artist?
والتجمع. في جميرة سلامة ضيوفنا هي أولويتنا.
Don't
استمتع
get caught in a
بوجودك
human
معنا.
trafficking ring.
Thank you for
My name
choosing
is Jamil.
Becareful.
I got Arabic all over my neck.
Follows the following safety tips.
Um, I be walking
For
around and
likely events of
Jamil.
fire, please follow
You
the
know what I'm
following
saying?
steps.
I'm straight over here. I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Landmarks
Believe me.
or service
Believe you
points in
me.
report of fire or smoke. Leave the room
He got down
immediately
on my
and
cousin for
follow
some
the
books and
fire exit
material. I'm
signs.
speaking facts.
Do not use the
They
elevator.
don't accept tats, man. You know this.
If you see an
I'm
alarm
not
on the
trying to be
right,
accepted
grab
by
the
anybody.
glass.
I'm too wrapped up with trying to impress my
Elevate
motherfucking
the nearest
self.
fire exit to the assembly point.
He said and refused to
Remember to
pay the
use the
bread back.
stairs. Walk and remain calm.
Your cousin bought something from him?
Those changes are now going to affect other types of workers. It seems like he's not worried about that. But what he may be worried about
He
is
said,
that
yo, I had a
maybe
body
the
years back. Can I get a
benefits of
passport?
working
Probably
for
so.
aging Americans will never actually be able to retire. And
He said, you know how the Muslims on the other side be. I don't think they want to assimilate with any black people and shit. I mean, I take it for what it was. You know, they feel like I look like a professional athlete or whatever, but I'm not over here trying to be nobody's brother or nothing like that. I'm not. I'm not trying to go hang out with nobody. I'm not looking for no Muslims to hang out with or nothing. You know what I mean? I'm on dribble time, 100%. You said Schemo in here. Schemo need a fucking bath, yo. It's the dirtiest nigga on the internet. Start calling that nigga Pigpen. Y'all remember Pigpen from Charlie Brown and shit? Pig Pizzle. Yeah, the Peanut Gang. That's Scheme. You need to change your name too, man. You not no scheme, my nigga. You not no scheming. You ain't doing no scheming. Fred Briggs, man, you never disappoint me. I appreciate you through and through. Yeah, Pigpen with the dirt cloud that's following him and shit. That's Scheme. Oh shit. 69 and G. Them niggas that got in trouble with him, they deserve the whole judicial system to fall on their fucking head. How the fuck you let a motherfucking this nigga not even black, number one, and he's a kid, for money infiltrate y'all gang, y'all street gang organization. He telling everything. Don't y'all know y'all could have let him in the gang without introducing him to every motherfucking body? Why he got to know Midnight? Why he got to know this motherfucker? He's a money bag. Why is y'all taking him around the room, introducing him to fucking everybody? Shake his hand. He the leader of this blood set over here. His name is Midnight. Y'all introducing him to everybody and shit like, what the fuck? They let this motherfucker just disrupt. Man, that nigga was like a counterintelligence situation, like the program. That nigga went in there and destroyed that shit, man. They need to put the non-tray on the shelf. They need to just stop it. Stop it. Don't say nothing else about it. OG Mac, he got a bad reputation. Then this nigga just did what the fuck he did. It's in disarray. It can't be fixed. Just stop it. Stop it. Don't go on to another set. Don't start a new set. Just stop it. You feel me? It's over. Who could take that? You think they can get somebody else new in the gang? You think they can get somebody to join up now? There's no structure. The leaders is there's no structure. Ain't no leader. Ain't no leader. Everybody saying they the leader. He had no business doing anything criminal. Hell no, man. Why the fuck did they introduce? Man, this nigga telling on every fucking body. And then you got niggas they was basically fighting over him. Fighting over this motherfucker about to tell on everybody. And he did. I ain't seen no sour. Nah. They got shatter. Six Nine's career was a big gang commercial for the youth. Didn't you interview Ears to Christ? Yeah, I was the second person to interview him. Yeah. All right, Carlo. Peace to you. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Damn, it's been an hour just like that. Time flies when you're having fun, man. We just sitting here kicking it. He said it was an epic fail. This nigga, man, he did a lot, man. I wonder how did he feels at the end of the day or night when he's alone by himself, consumed by his own thoughts. I know he be looking at the ceiling like, damn, where the fuck am I gonna hide after this? I just told on a whole gang in front of the world. Where am I gonna go after this? God damn. And it ain't like he built like that. He like, shh. Details. Details. Great details. He said, with a shatter, it's like THC crystallized and shit. He said Feds got resources. He moving to Mexico. I don't think he want to go to Mexico. All that telling he did. Mexican people push that nigga shit back. You're not coming over here. You better take your ass back over there with them gringos. He said Alpo and Harlem smiling. This generation different. The generation before didn't want no problems with that nigga and shit. Everybody got something to say about that nigga. That nigga's an ape. That nigga's a live ape. And he told on some people. And he still this how you know he's an ape. He went back to where the fuck he from. You feel me? He went back to the same streets that Rich Porter, was around. And after whatever he did, what he did, he went back to the same streets. You feel me? He went back to the and took pictures with motherfuckers. You feel me? Like snitch don't mean soft. It don't. Some killers done told on motherfuckers and shit. Mass murderers. Sammy the Bull was convicted. Sammy the Bull killed 19 motherfuckers. 19. He said, I'm starting to believe Troy Ave, the real streets is over. They've been over. The streets ain't to be glorified. It's not. People lose their life in the streets. Lose their dreams. Niggas that should have been ball players end up selling dope, get in the fucking system. Dream gone. He said, I saw him and he wasn't looking over his shoulder. I walked next to him, shoulder to shoulder. And as we walking down the street, I'm looking around at our surroundings. I'm watching everybody. I'm watching the people that walk past us. Let me tell you something. I don't know if I ever told anybody this. We walking up the street in Harlem, right? And I'm saying, I kept looking at him because he's standing directly next to me, and I was kind of like trying to size his shoulders to mine because I'm looking at his size and shit, and I'm like, we're still walking. And I'm looking at all of the people that's around, and I'm like, they really don't know that he's right out here. He's standing right here. And there was people walking up to me. Oh, shit. Gully TV, what's up, man? What you doing up here? Shaking my hand. Alpo standing directly next to me. Directly next to me with a pair of Gucci glasses on. They have no idea who this nigga is. It happened so much. I said, yo, you just be standing out here? You just be out here like this? He said, man, these people don't know me, man. Like, these people don't know me. He said, maybe if their parents was out here on the block, they might notice me. He said, these kids, man. These niggas don't know me. He said, and they don't know Rich Porter. They don't love Rich Porter. These people love Mekhi Phifer. That's what he said. Then he was like, yo, man, you ain't the only motherfucker famous out here, because people kept walking by shaking my hand and shit, dapping me up. So I laughed it off. I thought he was just making a joke. Man, you ain't the only motherfucker famous out here. Somebody else walked by, spotted me. Oh, shit, Gully TV, what's up? He said, yo, man, Gully, the only person you know out here? The dude looked at puzzled. He said, you don't know me? I'm Alpo. Took his glasses off. The dude said, who? Because he can't believe it. Alpo. The nigga mouth dropped to the floor. Boom. I was like, so he walks off. I said, yo, man, that nigga about to go tell everybody he know in the world. I just seen Gully TV in Alpo. Where? Standing directly outside the Apollo Theater. Straight up. Straight up. And nobody's gonna believe that. Motherfucker like, man, broad daylight, man, get the fuck out of here. You ain't seen no fucking Alpo and Gully TV in broad daylight in front of the Apollo Theater. When I seen that, don't nobody want no problems with this nigga. Straight up. Straight up. And that's for real. Imhotep and Gratz High School football shooting the other day. They going to end sports. Imhotep been getting their ass whooped for like the last 4 years by Cathedral Prep from Erie, Pennsylvania in the state championship. Getting beat to death. Imhotep. Yeah, that's the premier football squad. That's a charter school in Philly. He said, how tall is he? He like 6'1". About 6'1". He might be 6 foot or some shit like that. I know that he's not that much shorter than me and shit. He said that's how irrelevant Alpo is for real. I mean, whatever you say, but it's a broad daylight situation. That don't sound like nobody's scared to me. He said you should tell Alpo to call Hassan Campbell. He'll bump into him. He be everywhere uptown and in the Bronx and shit.
More than just the absence of war. It's about respect, tolerance, and thriving societies in which people live in harmony with each other.
He said what he did to WP was dead wrong. What the fuck did you expect? They was killing motherfuckers. They was killing motherfuckers. Broad daylight. They killed fucking Michael Frey. They killed Michael Frey and Demencio in the same day. The same day. They wasn't fucking playing around. Them niggas wasn't playing around. The same day. After you murder somebody in a broad daylight, don't you think that's enough for the day? Come on, man. Let's go home. Chill out, eat, go, I'm about to go lay up under my girl. It's about to be hot. The police, da 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 da. Nah. We continue on. Continue with the chaos. We continue with the murder. Later on, another body, high profile, a legend, Michael Frey, spanked him and Demencio in the same day. Do you understand that? That's abnormal. That's get busy, get busy. Whether he shot it, whether he pulled the trigger himself, it's still get busy, get busy. Blow his head off. When he walk up and he shake my hand, blow his fucking head off. You know how raw you got to be to say some shit like that? Yo, soon as we get over here and shit, I'ma head nod the nigga. When he come over and shake my hand, as soon as he touch my hand, I want you to blow his fucking head off. God damn. You know how loud a hammer is going off up close? Blah! You know how loud that shit is? Then, you done hit somebody and they skimmer. You got gray matter splashing every motherfucking where. You think Alpo was worried about that man's head getting splashed on his shirt? Do you think he was worried about that? Nigga don't give a fuck about no blood and brains being splashed. Could you do that? I couldn't. I think I would shoot him up. I probably would be more comfortable shooting a motherfucker myself than I'm gonna shake his hand, blow his head off. He said sociopath at the mat. Man, he's not to be played with. Not to be played with. For real.
Saudi Arabia will wait for an investigation into last weekend's drone attacks on key oil installations.
He said Poe is gonna G-check anybody who's trying to clown him. That's what I've been told. He said, who cares about being gangster? Y'all stupid. It's actually corny. End up in the fucking penitentiary. You end up in witness protection. Or you can go worse. You can end up 6 feet motherfucking deep in a box.
So far, investigations indicate that Iranian weapons were used and that the attack originated from the north. It has succeeded in cutting the global oil supply by around 5%.
He said, okay, if he's so tough, go stand on the DC corner. But what? That don't make sense. That don't make sense. I think DC might be, DC is definitely more dangerous than Harlem. Yeah. So nah, he not going to fuck around in no DC. It's definitely more dangerous than Harlem. Was you nervous being around Poe?
Again clashed with pro-democracy protesters in another
Nah, after his initial I turned my back to make a phone call. We met in front of I met him in front of Magic Johnson theaters.
Meanwhile, groups loyal to Chinese
When I walked up, he wasn't there, so I'm looking, in different directions to see where he would come from, and I didn't see anything. So I turned around and started texting somebody, and I seen out the reflection of the door on the glass door on Magic Johnson theaters. I seen the reflection of somebody going to the front of the theater, like the entrance, stand in front of the entrance. I said, that's him. Turned around. I'm like, wow, you really came out here to meet me. The first impression that I got from him, this is in my book. I put this in my book too. For some reason, he reminded me of LL Cool J. He don't look like LL. He's not tall like LL. He's not muscular like LL. It was the energy or aura. And I asked him about it. He said everything that he sold y'all, everything that, LL Cool J sold y'all, everything that y'all liked about him, the swag, a lot of the fashion, that big ass ring that say Cool J, he got that all from me, Gully. I'm like, for real? One pant leg up on the sweats. He said he got all of that from me. That's what he said. I got to get over to Instagram, man, and return some messages. I've been here over an hour and 12 minutes. 112 on you niggas. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Make sure y'all like, comment, and share this video. Follow me on Instagram, man. My Instagram is popping like a motherfucker. I appreciate everybody who came through this evening. I'm about to eat some fruit. Find me something to watch on TV. I'll get with y'all tomorrow, man. When I get to the camel farm. Peace.